So where we last left off was in the forest of Oregon, living in our camper van.
Keep going. Oh, wait.
And now it's time to start heading east, but before we do, we're going to one of the windiest spots here in America.
It's really windy here.
All right, let's go.
From Hood River, Oregon. This is actually our first time to really officially be in Hood River. We've passed through on the interstate many times, and we've heard so many good things about Hood River, and we love little small towns. It's been a while since we featured a good small town. If you go back, we have a whole playlist of little small towns across America that we have featured, but Hood River is supposed to be a good one. Very windy, always windy here, is my understanding. Get some coffee, and then we're doing something kind of cute today called the Fruit Loop. So let's just get going.
When Sarah told me that we were going to do something called the Fruit Loop, I was all about it. All right, we got our coffee. Let's go.
I should say that the main thing that we're going to be doing today is called the Fruit Loop, and I think that's so cute. But what it is it's a 35-mile route that sort of winds you through lavender farms and orchards and wineries and all sorts of fruit and agriculture kind of things, hence the name Fruit Loop. But to start off, we're stopping at Pine Street Bakery. Chris and I got two different things. Chris got the strawberry hand pie turnover thing. Oh, that looks so good. Now I regret not getting one that he can have because I got a cranberry walnut scone, which I love scones, but if you don't know, Chris is allergic to all nuts except donuts, his favorite joke, so I'm gonna beat into that one. And so I can't share mine. That's good. That is really good.
It's like a homemade toaster strudel. So nice.
I'm gonna try. Oh man, that's good.
Here, give it to me. When Sarah sold me on the Fruit Loop, she said there'd be a lot of food. There wasn't a lot of selling happening.
It was an easy sell for both of us. Got a little breakfast. Gonna hit the road, begin our driving. It's 11 a.m. I think most of the farms opened around 10 a.m. today.
I found the Christmas corner.
I like Jack.
This place is interesting.
I love little places like this. It's called the Old Trunk, so it's kind of like a antique thrifty store. It's not so big that it's overwhelming, but they have some kind of cute, quirky little things in there. I thought it was really cute. It's kind of nice to mix up all the orchards and food kind of things along this route with something that's not food, but it's really cute. They have a cute little like picnic area here. Dogs are not allowed. It was a well done antique store. Sometimes you go into antique stores and it's just overwhelming or just there's nothing cute or good, but that one they had some good stuff.
Yeah, they have a lot of interesting like knickknacks. And so if you're looking for something very specific, old, weird, you could find it here. We did the shopping thing. I mean, we stopped, we did the shopping thing. I'm ready for the food.
windy, so I hope you can hear me. It's very sunny and woody. I had to put a hat on because I was blowing around like crazy and I couldn't see anything. So we're at Grateful Vineyard, but we're actually drinking beer at a vineyard because they also do beer. And they said it's really good, and it's like midday. Beer sounded better, so we're splitting a flight because we don't drink a ton, so we like to divide it up. If we're gonna do something like this and sort of tour around a day and drinking is part of it, gotta pace ourselves because we're not huge drinkers. And the reason I picked this place, I saw it on the map, and it had this incredible view of Mount Hood. And we got here, and just as we arrived, like maybe 10 minutes before, you could kind of like, you're driving up to it along the fruit loop, and Mount Hood, the clouds over it just sort of like parted, and we got here at the perfect time. So it's about 1 p.m. Well, it feels perfect out here. I'm so glad we did this, and we're doing it on a weekday. We don't usually do drinking on a weekday, but yesterday was a driving day for us. Today is technically our weekend.
To Monday.
That was so loud.
Sorry.
To Monday.
How I long for the wind. It was here and blew away.
This was a nice little surprise on this drive. It's a really short hike. It's a really pretty cliffside with some falls, and it's a great time to get out of the car, stretch your legs.
Kramer, how are we doing? He's on a mission. No time for chit chat.
Don't leave me like this, don't leave me like this. I belong to you. I belong to you.
All right. We are here at an apple orchard. They have apples, pears, peaches, pumpkins. All pumpkins, 99 cents? Chris.
Hello.
Funny thing is she'll think that we can buy all these pumpkins and decorate our camper. They're all just gonna fall off.
When people burn bridges, the rivers, they don't seem to mind. There's a violence I found in the regular things left behind.
It's our camper size. Can we get this? It looks so cute in the camper. Why is everything so much cuter when it's tiny?
Told you.
Hi, little fella.
One eternity later.
All right, we've worked up an appetite. I think we deserve it. Let's go.
Some of y'all recommended we come here. Apparently they have really good sandwiches, homemade English muffins, homemade bagels, all that kind of thing. So let's go. Chris is always such a good sport. I always suggest we get 2 things and split them because I have to try as many things as possible. It's just my personality. So we got 1 breakfast sandwich and 1 lunch hot sandwich. Apparently, somebody told us you have to get the English muffins here. They're made in-house, which is what the breakfast sandwich is on. So I got the Daze, which is egg, tomato, sprouts, and avocado. And then he got the turkey club. Well, they both look really good, but apparently the English muffin is what you're supposed to go for here. I've never had an English muffin like that. Maybe I've never had anything besides like Kroger English muffin kind of thing, you know? Like I've never had like a real one, I don't know. Didn't know they could taste like that.
So I got the turkey melt. It's got tomato, turkey, lettuce, and bacon on it, and French bread.
Really good sandwich.
It's one of those places where you eat something and you're not going to feel like gross or heavy afterwards. I'm sure they have something like that on the menu, but this go around, it's pretty nice.
I like that house. So their wine's good, but I think it's their setting that really is pleasant. Yeah, you're on the highway, but you've got the beautiful orchards and you've got flower farms in the back. You've got the historic white home and these little gardens. This is a really pleasant one. This was the one that I kept seeing over and over online. Everybody said you had to go to the Gorge White House, and they were right. It's beautiful. I was worried you weren't going to have a view of Mount Hood, but you get a view of Mount Hood pretty much everywhere in Hood River, I guess.
So if you're looking for a good, relaxing time, I think the Fruit Loop, this area, it's nice. You can pick some fruit. Like if you're aching for that fall fever right now, you want to pick a pumpkin and carry it around, now's the time to do it.
You know, it's become this unofficial tradition when we've been on the road that we go to apple orchards. This is something that, I mean, I did it a few times growing up, but I feel like we have multiple videos where we've gone to apple orchards. I don't know. I'm not really a fall person. I guess I enjoy the apple ciderness of it. I enjoy the fall activities. That's how I distract myself from realizing the days are getting shorter and colder and darker. That's okay. This has been fun. If you're in the hankering for fall activities, like Chris said, this is probably the place to come if you're in the PNW. This is sort of our last stop on the Fruit Loop. There are other stops. There are flower farms like lavender farms. There are some U-pick flower farms. There's berry farms. It's past berry season. Some of them are either closed or they're out of season. But we had a great time anyway. I'd say definitely do it. It's been a lot of fun on the Fruit Loop. I just really love the name. I love saying that. So if you didn't know, Hood River has been nicknamed the windsurfing capital of the world because it is consistently windy here, at least in the summer months. I can't speak for the winter months, but the summer months are consistently windy is what I've been told. And so there's just so many windsurfers here. It's really cool. But so this is the Columbia River, and the Columbia River Gorge, which is gorgeous, sort of creates this wind tunnel. And this has just become paradise for these guys who are really into surfing some wind. All right, that concludes our time in Hood River. We are officially on our way back east to Tennessee. We're gonna go slow. Our truck only goes 55 miles an hour anyway at the fastest. So we got a long ways to go. It's gonna take a while, and we're ready to hop on the road. See ya.
Everybody's so oxygen deprived right now. We're just like... For behind the scenes and extra content, you can head on over to our Patreon community. Otherwise, be sure to follow on Instagram or like and subscribe here. It really helps creators like us.